Hello guys, so this is the new video basically speaking about the interview process and especially for JPMC where I have joined in this month. So if you are new in this channel, so please do subscribe and share with other friends as well so that they can also get benefited. And I have this Facebook ID with my name Biren. So here I have created a page called Techie Biren. So please do like this page as well because you'll be getting lots of notifications about the internal job posting where you can directly send your profile to me and I can refer to you. Okay, and there is a group called Java Forum. So this is really beneficial for all the people who are seeking for the job and who is already working in somewhere, because here the group members continuously giving their efforts to upload lots of resources, whether it is related to Java, Python, .NET, PHP, various kinds of technology. So it is not restricted to them like they will be only posting Java related tools, technologies. They are free to share all technical stuffs, okay, in this channel, in this group. So I'll be approving all the technical stuffs apart from Java also, so that the people who are preparing for technical interview and who is just in the college, or whether it is freshers or the working experience guys, they can also get benefited. So people are sharing POCs on by creating the applications and interview questions, and even you can start discussing, you can post your queries. So please request to join this group. Obviously I will approve immediately, and you can start discussing any of your queries in this group basically. Okay, so without wasting your time, let's get started, and don't skip this video because this is going to help you in different ways. Because when I was preparing for JPMC and I did lots of research on the web and I couldn't find the proper way where people will be explaining the interview journey, but I did manage by myself, and finally I gone through all the interview rounds, and at the end I joined JPMC. Okay, and post this video I'll be making another video for Amazon interview. So I had went through all the interview rounds of Amazon, from online assessment test, coding test, to live coding test. So there was 2 live coding tests, and there was for me the LLD round was there, low level designing round, and then there was managerial round. Okay, so everything I'll be discussing each and everything in the next video. So please keep sharing this channel and ask your friends to subscribe so that they can also get benefited. And reason behind being late in uploading videos is because this is my new company, so I'll be doing lots of things, lots of tasks would be there that I need to complete. That is the reason I'm not getting time, but I will focus again uploading more and more videos. Okay, there's lots of requests coming from my friends and the people who are following me on the FB and even on the channel. So what I'm going to discuss here, JPMorgan interview process. So this is very much important. Why? Because in this you'll be getting lots of idea on how to prepare and what are the things, what are the areas you need to give your best more and more, right? So instead of just going through lots of stuffs, if you are focused mainly on particular things, then it will be very much easier for you to understand it better way and to prepare in short time, right? So first I'll be speaking like total rounds of interview. So total rounds of interview, and then sorry and then I'll be speaking about, I will come to the topic like technical topics that you need to cover, and then you know preparation strategy. See, for anything you have to make a strategy to get success in your journey, right, or in your mission. So let's get started. And talking about all these things, I can include some more things also. I'll add more and more. So how many rounds total? So I had 2 technical rounds, 1 online assessments round, 1 VP rounds, and 1 HR round. So there are total 5 rounds. Okay. So what are those 5 rounds? 2 technical, 1 coding round, 1 VP round. VP is nothing but vice president round. Okay. So in JPMC, VP is nothing but the managerial round. Okay. And at the end, HR round. So 2, 3, 4, 5, total 5 rounds. Right. So what you can expect from technical rounds, right? What kind of question you can expect? So see, first important things, JD, because JD is the one which will give you complete idea about the interview, so that you can start preparation accordingly. But what basically, because there are lots of topics, and if you start from the date you get invitation for the interview, that will be very short time. So how you can just go through the important topics, right? So in JD, this is very important because all the topics will be mentioned over here, what they are going to expect from the candidate, each and everything. So now comes to the, since I was preparing for the Java technology, okay, and for 5+ years of experience, and so when you are going for the senior position, the expectation would be more and more, right? So what basically this position was for Java technology. So in Java, what was the things like Java 8, Spring Framework, Hibernate, CI/CD tools, you can say Oracle DB, okay, Oracle DB, design pattern, design patterns, and then comes problem solving. So all these things, these are the technologies. They were expecting from a candidate. So in Java 8, how I prepared? So in Java 8, basically they will ask you on the latest features that came in the Java 8, and lots of differences from basics level, like from interface to abstract layer, the differences after the Java 8, what are the changes and how it is going to impact in your future project. Okay. And then comes like Spring frameworks. So in Spring framework, again they will focus more on the core side, so don't expect high level questions. Core, if you are strong in core, then obviously you will go through the entire rounds. So when I say core, like you need to know the dependency injections, like different bean scopes, and the IOC container, more and more. And we have lots of other things like pre-processor, post-processors, so those things, AOP. So these are the basic foundations of the Spring framework, and this will give you the best interview experience, because basically all questions will be around all these things. And Spring Boot, obviously Spring Boot, they will ask the advantage and the starters, default starters, and how it is going to help you in the project. And if certain things if you don't want in your project, how you are going to exclude those things. So those kind of scenario based questions they'll be asking. In Hibernate again they will ask relationship one to many and many to one, many to one. So those kinds of questions. And some basics like load versus gate, the differences and the different kinds of the we have like session factory and the cache, second level cache basically. So I have explained about the cache because I have been practiced before. So this kind of questions, so you just prepare more on that. And CI/CD tools, if you have ever worked, how it is more useful, and the syntax wise they will not ask, just they want to know whether you have the concept, whether you have worked or not. Okay. And Oracle DB, the basics questions about the joins and the finding the nth highest salary. So this is the, I think, the universal questions. Find the nth number of highest salary from the EMP table. And design patterns. So in design patterns, basically one of the most asked interview question was, and in the future also I think that is going to be asked many and many times, that is singleton design pattern, strategy, factory. Okay, so these three they have asked to me and I have answered. And one more thing, there was solid principles as well. So this also they will ask. Okay, and the problem solving skills. So what they are going to ask in problem solving, that will be very like not so easy and not so tough. That will be medium level questions. So they just want you whether you are how much efforts you are giving to analyze the problems and how much fast and the efficient code you are writing. Okay, so it will be based on basically array string manipulations. So these two things, and where you have to show your skills to minimize the time complexity, space complexity, so those things also you have to keep in mind. And if you are all okay, and in Java 8 as I told, like the new features and Lambda and Stream API, they'll focus more on all these, right? So what I did, like I was not aware, so I just went through all these kinds of topics, and it was pretty much easier for me in the interview. And in the second technical interview, first technical interview, it was around 1.5 hours discussions. Second technical, again more than 1 hour discussions. And when one coding round was there, so this I told about the technical rounds. The coding round was higher view platform, so where there will be only one coding, you have to write the code, and what will happen like next, you have to think two ways, like time complexity, space complexity. So keeping these two things in your mind, you just write your code, and that will be again medium questions, not too hard. Okay, so you'll be able to do. So don't think like it would be like very hard questions, difficult questions. So no, that will be medium level questions, and will be easy to do it if you are good at analyzing the problem. Okay, then comes the BP. BP is nothing but the managerial, as I told. So in the managerial round, they will ask you some some kind of puzzles. So that will be again the very easy one, because puzzles in for my case, they have asked like two containers having, one is 3 liters, one is 5 liter, and combining both the containers you have to fill one 4-liter container. Okay, so this kind of questions they have asked me, and they will focus more on your projects and the different kinds of issues or difficulties you have faced in your project and how you handle. And if any situation comes where you and your colleagues are not agreeing on something, and project deadline is coming very fast, and that time how will approach and how will handle such kind of scenarios. So those kind of some questions they will be asking. So you can say that is leadership kind of qualities they will be saying inside you, and that's all. Once you done all these rounds, so there will be HR round, your favorite round, where they'll be asking you the how much you want, your expectations. You will tell, they will tell their budget. They'll be saying I have this budget, that budget. So it's kind of the bargaining thing. So this will go continue, and at the end, if everything goes fine, so you'll be getting offer. Yeah, but this entire process will take 1 month of time. Okay, so basically for JPMC, I'm not talking about others, because after the 2 technical rounds, there would be the 1 coding rounds, and these coding rounds, once you give, it will take 1 week of time to uh, you know to schedule VP round. Okay, and after VP round, within 1 2 days, it will be HR round. They will be saying, yeah, it was positive, and we are going to schedule the next level of rounds, that is HR round, your favorite round. Okay, and then it will close the interview round process, and they will release the offer. So this is the entire process I went through. So guys, please let me know your thoughts, your queries, and do comment, and let me know if you want some more help from me on this particular interview process. So I'll be happy to tell more and more about this. In next video, I'll be talking about the Amazon interview that I have given, and I will tell like what happens at the end. So each and every details I'll be sharing. So please like this video if you really like this, and do share with your friends, so that they can also be aware from the interview process of this company, right? Thank you so much, and once again, welcome to Techie Virendra Group, and thank you so much.